Here we go. Dreamchasers Correa is here. Now, this is his first special card this year, which is crazy. Usually, there's a fair amount of Correa cards available, at least last year and the years before that, and especially with Evos. He's been dubbed pretty overpowered in-game, and the stats look insane, the actual attributes, but one outlier, a massive outlier on this card. Why is he 4-star, 4-star? For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. No room for the 5-star weak foot or the 5-star skills from EA Sports today. We'll put it to a side for a second, alright? Power Shot First Touch Playstyle Plus. It's not the best combination. I just used it with Balotelli in that review, and he was decent, so hey, not going to judge quite yet. Most explosive players are right mid and a right wing. Now, the attributes are crazy, right? Pace, shooting, dribbling looks brilliant, as well as the physicals and the passing. He has everything you need to play as a striker or even as a right mid / right wing. No trickster, no low driven. But we do have the base finesse, base technical, base rapid, little trivela and aerial. He's 5'7". Hey, you might make him leap like a salmon, you never know. First touch is actually a really nice playstyle plus. It's not the best, but you can definitely get some use out of it. And I'll try my best to score some power shots in this. Ooh, okay, now this is where I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like inside 4++ is the play here. Only the 1+ in the advanced forward is not ideal. Similar to Suarez in all fairness, and he's fine with it, so maybe it won't make any issue whatsoever. False 9? Not for me personally, I don't tend to use it in my setups, but I can kind of see it looking at the card, like that kind of second striker, it kind of makes sense. So what I think I'm going to do is play him as a winger, play him as a right wing, inside 4++, and just see how he feels, man. Cutting in with those trivelas, utilising the strong foot as much as we can. He's got to be decent in game. In regards to chem style, I'm leaning towards a Hawk, just to boost the speed, the shooting, the physicals, keep him mostly explosive. And by the way, the price tag of this SBC, he's like 60k, right? 65k. So really cheap. Maybe even some of the cheapest 92 rated fodder you can get on the game right now, which is pretty crazy. But let's hope he's more than just fodder. Let's hope he can move. Mycon, fizzle it up to our boy Correa. First touch is good. Little speed boost there. Passing is decent enough. No passing playstyles is not fantastic in the right wing, but we'll be fine. And lack of trickster as well. That would have been a nice addition, especially because we don't have the 5-star skills. Go on, Correa, keep it. That's the passion right there. Battling for the badge. Movement's good. Left-footed finish, maybe. We don't get the green. His fellow countryman, Emi Martinez, with a stop as well. I am a little bit wary, obviously, with the 4-star weak foot, of using that left foot. Definitely want to be utilising the right foot trivela as much as we can, cutting in on this side. Mars Lewis Skelly. I need an Evo for the big Mars Lewis Skelly in the middle of the park. Correa, get striding now. Utilise that speed. Little through ball. Find Sour. Give and goes on the cards. Not the quickest on the ball there. Felt a little bit sluggish actually, but that'll do. The green time. Little block from I think my opponent's defender and the keeper combined. His first goal's coming. It's been a bit of a slow start this game. Go on, Miles. Love that little dink. First time it. Green time! Oh, almost falls to Suarez for the tap in there. Power shots in the locker. We've got to be spamming them. And they've got to be good. Little first time to Sour here. Give and go. The movement's actually fantastic. One touch. At your feet. Lovely. Lovely finish. I saw the moves. He cut inside a little bit with that inside 4++ roll. First touch was great. Out of his feet. No low driven. But slots it away nicely. Dino. Into Louis. That'll do. He's onside again. He's onside again. And it's another unbelievable first time finish. Is it the Trivela playstyle? Is that what's going on here? Because no low driven. But he is tidy when it comes to picking a spot. My opponent's defending was a little bit all over the place. One touch out of his feet. And yeah, can't say that, can you? Go on, Kai. Love that. First time. And again. Arriving is Correa, and it's been basically rinse and repeat. He pops up exactly where I need him to be. We take a touch, we put our foot through it, and it's in the back of the net. Correa hat-trick secured, and we regain the lead. Like, so far, he's genuinely been solid, right? Like, he's done exactly what I need him to do. He's scored the goals, which is obviously important. But apart from that, not offered too much. I feel like the explosive accelerate type at the moment, especially mostly explosive, like, it's not really as insane as like a Luis Suarez being controlled lengthy, a Ronaldo being controlled lengthy. They feel a lot quicker and more powerful. I feel like you've got to kind of cater your playstyle over small distances with cards like this. He does feel somewhat lively, and the control sprint is definitely a nice addition. However, not the quickest, or not as quick as maybe I was expecting him to feel. Yes, the power shot. The left stick control is tidy. Like, it's definitely a positive for the card. The thing that annoys me with power shots right now, especially when you're playing against switched on players, is it's so easy to block unless you're utilizing them, I guess, like that, or you've got so much free space to flick it up and go for the volley. But right now, like, I'm just trying to get these power shots off, but my opponent's blocking like 95% of them. Mate, what an end that would have been to cap off game number 1. That would have been 5 goals, I'm pretty certain, for the lad. It's nice to see that Chivellas, though, they're in the locker, but at the end of the day, I'm a Chivella merchant, alright? I could basically bag a green time Chivella with majority of cards in this game, so it's not really like an outstanding thing. Right, I'll tell you what, let's actually try him as a lone striker. With the advanced forward plus, let's see if he still feels decent. Like, inside forward definitely is a nice way to utilize the card, but I want to see what he's like down the middle with just the 1+ role. Soward as well. Oh, near post OP. Let's go. He's not going to miss even without the green time finish. Correa positioning once again is decent finish. We like it. Nice. Let's go. Quick counter attack time. Suarez. Suarez has so much space here. Wow. Look at him fly, by the way. He's so fast. Correa. One touch. Green time. Back of the net. The man's clinical. Like, in the box, he's going to score your goals. I've got no doubts about it. Positioning once again. Can't fault it. Happy days. Alright, so 6 goals in the 2 matches for Angel Correa. Is he still overpowered or as overpowered as previous years? I feel like EA have done him a little bit dirty. I'm not going to lie to you. The card is decent, but there's no like real wow factor in my opinion. A few things that obviously frustrate me. The 4-star, like at this stage of the game, even with the price tag, he's a 92 rated card. Like, we should be looking at least a 5-star skills or a 5-star weak foot, right? Like, minimum. That's what I'd expect. The playstyle pluses, I'm not the biggest fan of the combination. Power shot can be fun at times and utilized effectively, but realistically is much better. Like finesse, like the low driven, they could have utilized this. Lack of passing playstyles, I know he's not necessarily a playmaker, right? But maybe just a ping pass for the vibes. Trickster would have been nice, quick step would have been good as well. Just a few things. Same with the advanced forward plus. I didn't notice much of a difference realistically, and I don't think you really will with cards like this. I think they'll be fine with just the 1+ role, but I would just naturally say, like, utilize him as a right winger or right mid with the inside forward plus just to make the most out of the roles, right? But realistically, he's a decent card. It's another one of those where EA have just dropped a solid option for teams, maybe if you're on a budget, or if you've got an Atletico Madrid past and present, or if you just need an impact sub for 68k, something like that, worth of SBC fodder. I'm not against it, but once again, it's not like a guy that's going to break into your team and a must-do. It's just a bit of a standard SBC at the moment for Dreamchasers, which is fine. We need them. Not every SBC can be unbelievable. But let me know what you think down below. A little bit left to be desired. I honestly just wish they just ended up juicing him a tiny bit more, even if he were being charged, let's say 50k, and he's about 105, 110k around there, right? If we had the 5-star skill moves, if we had maybe a low-driven playstyle plus, or a technical playstyle plus, or even a few more base playstyles, better role pluses, I could have been absolutely dreaming with this card. He's still decent, but not as overpowered as previous years. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Smash a like if you enjoyed these reviews. Subscribe if you're on the 40k subscribers. Catch you later.